Hello, I'm testing out the echo effect on this. So if it sounds too loud, I apologize, and I won't be doing that in the future. But it might sound great. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to give you guys a little update here. Really making some concrete plans here on the podcast. I want to get back into doing the news and what happened on this date in history. Births and deaths. And I was gonna make them into separate episodes, but I don't want to inundate you guys with episodes. I don't want to be constantly dropping episodes left and right. That actually turns people away. I think a good, consistent content creation model is one video a day. I mean, some content creators just drop once or twice a week. Those are the days, like Bill Burr. He's got the Monday morning podcast. I think every Monday and Thursday, it comes. And then your other podcasters are out there every day. Everybody has their own rhythm. But like I said, one video a day is an ideal thing. So I think I'm going to combine it in one session. It's going to be what happened in this day in history, as well as the news. And it's going to be in the long form version. I don't want to abbreviate it in shorts. And I'm just going to go on and I'm going to keep doing it, man. I'm going to keep sticking with the program. I know I'm going to get followers eventually. You know, People want to follow somebody they're comfortable. You develop a relationship with your audience. You just have to kind of, audiences will tune into you when you seem real, when you are genuine, when you're talking about things you know about, where you're not just clickbait, you're not just saying things just to get views. And they know, and their feedback means a lot. I can get upset, and I want to thank you. I forgot before I say goodbye. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me, whether you listened or whether you didn't listen, because at one point in the future, you might be right. I want to thank you for sticking with me and sticking with my moods, because I have my ups and downs. Like any person, you're going to see, and sometimes I throw tantrums on here, and I get angry, and I start bitching and moaning, saying nobody likes me, and nobody's offering me any shows, and nobody's viewing me, and nobody's subscribing me, and no one's giving comments, and I'm not proud of it. And sometimes I think about deleting it because I'm ashamed, but no, that's a part of me. It's a part of the moods. Like people, we have our moods. We have our days we accept things for what they are, and other days like, why me? Why does this have to be that way? And it's just a natural thing that I'm going through, but I just talk about it as I'm feeling. That's the way I'm feeling I'm not feeling it right now, but I might feel it in 10 minutes. I might come and I start bitching. And I'm just telling you what it is. So, anyway, these are the plans. These are my solid plans for the podcast. And we're also on Buzzsprout. If you want to hear episodes, I have it on Buzzsprout too. And I think it's distributed to the other platforms, Steve K's Variety Show. Those episodes are available on the podcast platform in audio form for 90 days. Or you can watch here, but we're always producing new episodes all the time. And eventually I might even upgrade. And I might get an audio platform where I can store my episodes longer so people can listen. But, one thing at a time. You want to find me, you know where to find me. I'm always making content. I'm always talking. This is what I do. I enjoy talking. I wish I could get a radio job. I wish I could be like a jockey or a newscaster on a radio talk show, but they're not going to give me because I don't have the communications background. But that's where social media comes in handy for me, because I could do all these things where no one's hiring me. I could do comedy online. I could do podcasting. I could play music. I don't make money, but that's one more thing I want to tell you. This is my job. Someone once said to me, Steve, all kidding aside, let's talk about your real job, because he knew I wanted to become a comedian, and we worked together in our career, me and him. He said, let's talk about your real career, your real job, comedy. Yeah, and I consider these things to my real jobs: comedy, podcasting, music. Even though I don't make any money, even though I'm not recognized, even though I don't have any followers or likes, I still take it seriously. I take it very seriously, like a job. Maybe it's volunteer work, I don't know. But before I had the sciatica, I had a routine. I would go half a mile from my home every day to make my videos, my Music and my comedy, that was my job. That was my, I considered that to be my job. It took about 2 or 3 hours every day, but that was my job. And I want to get back into doing that as I'm feeling better. That is my job. That is my calling. I consider this to be my job. It's a pleasure to be able to come on here and talk to you guys. I thank you. I thank you for watching this. Thank you. I got nothing else to say because I'm going to keep thanking you, and you're not going to want to hear that word. I don't want you sticking your fingers down your throat. So I'll be back again when I have something something new to say. How does that sound?